Well, the other big headline at this hour, the Anna University sexual assault case in which parallel developments taking place. This, of course, as the National Women's Commission team also arrived at the Anna University to assess the security situation, given the fact that security lapses are in question as well. This is politics continuing over the case as well. You have the TVK chief and actor Vijay very strongly coming out and also writing an open letter to Tamil Nadu's women. In fact, he met the governor as well. And what you see on the right-hand side of your screen are visuals of the AIADMK staging a protest at a Chennai mall against the DMK, questioning the DMK government over lapses as far as this entire case is concerned. Let me go across to my colleague Sam Daniel, who is joining us live on the phone line. So, Sam, sir, that politics continues, but as far as the investigation is concerned, the National Women's Commission visited the university. What's the latest that you have on the investigation, on the probe? Has the National Women's Commission come out with a statement yet?
They are still on the campus, Vedant. We understand they're meeting various individuals and groups besides visiting the exact location where this sexual assault had taken place. By the end of the day, we understand they may brief the press, but their job is to find the facts, what exactly happened there. After a survivor, a student from the Anna University, complained that she was sexually assaulted on the 23rd evening around 8 o'clock on campus, after her male friend was assaulted by the perpetrator. And so far from the police side, one man has been arrested. He has been identified as Jnana Shekhar, who sells biryani outside the campus. But this has triggered several questions. How an outsider who allegedly has harassed women in the past was able to gain access into a prestigious campus in the heart of the city and sexually assault a woman student. And the opposition, particularly the AIADMK, the key opposition, and the BJP, and now active Vijay's TVK, all have joined hands, and they are slamming the ruling DMK of what they call a declining law and order and no safety for women in the state. And this, on the same day, actor turned politician Vijay too met the governor, and he had placed 3 demands to the governor to act and ensure that law and order in Tamil Nadu, and that there would be safety for women at all places. He also urged the governor to ensure that the central government would grant the relief sought by the state government to provide relief in the aftermath of the recent devastation by Cyclone Fainjal. He says that many people have not received relief, and the center ought to release what the state government requires. And the larger point, all the entire opposition is up in arms, and the ruling DMK has denied these allegations, saying that unlike the past, this time within 5 hours, the alleged perpetrator was arrested. He has been booked under sexual assault provisions, and investigation is underway. In the past, when the AIADMK was in rule, they point out that survivors from the Pollachi sexual abuse incident, they were scared even to give a complaint. But now women are confident, and they are working with the university authorities to enhance security on the campus. The larger picture, of course, although it's a very sensitive issue, it is also being politicized, and we'll have to wait and see what the National Women's Commission would have to say, although it's only a recommendation.
Yeah, I think that's an important point you're making, given the fact that it's still on campus as you're reporting. Remains to be seen what they actually say as far as this entire incident is concerned. But the politics over it as well. In fact, joining me on the show this afternoon, Harish Mohammad Ibrahim, political analyst who supports the DMK. Also, Kuvai Satyan, who is an AIADMK spokesperson. Thanks very much both for being with us. Going across to you first, Harish Mohammad Ibrahim. A lot of serious questions being raised as far as the lapses are concerned. The fact that the accused had such easy access to the university campus, the fact that this absolutely horrific incident took place on campus raises serious concerns about the preemptive measures that could have been taken as far as women's security is concerned. I mean, this is a metropolitan we're talking about, and these protests, etc., that you see in Chennai, of course, you may sort of rubbish it as a bit to score political brownie points, but the fact that serious questions on lapses on the part of the government are being raised is important.
Of course, it is a serious lapse, and the government has taken a cognizance of the issue, and the government has made sure that they will be taking care of all the kind of security protocols in a strict way when it comes to the further development. And number two, ADMK or the BJP has no moral grounds to play the petty politics in Tamil Nadu by taking such a sensitive case like this, where there is a collective responsibility and a common sense should be there. But the ADMK, which has been lapsed with the Pollachi Jayaraman, who has been the accused, Pollachi Jayaraman's relative, who has been the accused in the mass exodus of women who have been harassed during their tenure, we are not doing any kind of political stunt at that point of time. That is where the common sense and the most sensitive these kind of issues are to be dealt with utmost sincerity and respect. But here, the BJP as well as the TVK, which has joined the bandwagon, Mr. Vijay, who has to take care of his movies where he has preached and professed and propagated all kind of eve teasing issues, which glorify the women of doing eve teasing. And he has to make sure to have some moral grounds to go ahead and oppose this government, which has taken the cognizable offense within 5 hours. The culprits have been nabbed. And the CCTLS
That's an important point. Let me quickly get Mr. Satyan's response to this. I'll come back to you. Mr. Satyan, your quick response. What the analyst there is saying is that the AIADMK has no right to claim the higher moral ground, and also the fact that the government took cognizance immediately after the the incident came to light and an investigation is now underway. What is the point in politicizing the case?
I seriously don't want to respond to bootlickers who impersonate as analysts here.
Okay, let's not get personal.
I would respond to a DMK spokesperson, official, or anybody.
That's not how we do business on NDTV. Let me please at the outset request you to please avoid such personal comments. But go ahead.
Let me finish. The court has come down heavily on the lapses on the investigation taken care by this police. The court has asked how come the commissioner is able to determine that there is only one person who is involved in this offense. Our fight is to deliver justice to this girl. It is not one person. There is one more person who is on the run, and the police are not able to nab him because they are protecting him because of political pressures. Because the people who are involved in this are DMK affiliates, DMK office bearers, and that's the reason there is a pressure on the police not to act. In another 1 or 3 o'clock, I am going to release another set of evidences. This Gnanashekhar being involved with DMK and he being a DMK member. Another 1 hour, I'm releasing another video.
So that's an important point you're making. You are saying,
and they are covering up the entire
that in another hour, the AIADMK is going to release an important piece of evidence that will, in a sense, prove some sort of a link between the accused and the DMK. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, they are saying that Gnanashekhar doesn't belong to DMK. Another 1 hour, I'll release a video how Gnanashekhar is an active DMK member. By 3 o'clock, I'll release the video. So there is a massive cover-up happening and police hands are chained. They are puppets in the hands of this DMK. Just because there are senior members of the DMK involved, they are trying to wrap this under the carpet by ignoring.
Mr. Ibrahim, your quick response
to that.
Because what the AIADMK spokesperson is saying is significant. They are saying that they have evidence to... Hear me out. They are saying they have evidence to prove that there is some sort of a link between the accused and the DMK, in the sense that they are saying that he's an active DMK member. Is there a possibility of a cover-up? That's a major concern here.
No, there is been a three-member panel has been associated. The SIT has been constituted by the Madras High Court. First of all, before that, don't bring such a third-rated ADMK spokesperson like O.V. Satya to the channel and degrade yourself, number one. And number two, there has been a SIT there has been a SIT three-member IPS officers, all women officers have been constituted to nab whoever back behind this, and whoever the culprit, they will be brought back to the justice. And it is not like the ADMK government which safeguarded Pollachi Jayaraman relative for all the insensitive kind of all the trauma which they caused to all the women over there during their tenure. That kind of insensitive government is not anymore lies with the ADMK. Whoever the culprit may be, they will be brought back to the justice. And this is deplorable, like a person like ADMK spokesperson who come to this and trivialize the sensitive issues like this, like a third
there, because I don't want this to get
be there at
any given point of time. These kind of third-rated fellows incident involving the sexual assault of a 19-year-old on campus. Thanks both very much for being with us indeed. But of course, remains to be seen what the Women's Commission, in a sense, comes out with, because that's going to be important. They're still on campus, but politics continues over the incident.